Today on our UTV, we explore the paranormal in the auditorium.
And we take a look at one of the events held for Mental Health Awareness Week.
So listen up, because it all starts right now on the penultimate episode of our UTV.
Good morning, Redondo. Today is Friday, May 26th. I'm Charlotte Reese.
And I'm McConaughey Cardell.
With the school year coming to a close, we check in with the ghosts of RUHS and explore the hidden nooks and crannies behind the stage. Here's Megan and Caitlin with Are You Unsolved?
Jake spoke through the dolls. The dolls that came. They killed my friend. They killed the people I love. They killed the thespians.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Are You Unsolved? I'm Katie.
And I'm Megan.
Today we're going to be investigating the story of Jake, a ghost haunting our very own auditorium. We are legal ghost hunters.
We have the certificate to prove it. I forgot it at home.
It's at home.
In like the 1940s, like World War II just ended, a kid named Jake, he went to the war, he was a student here, he went to war, he came back, and his girlfriend was an actress in the plays that they did in the auditorium. And after a show, Jake came to see his girlfriend and went backstage to see her, and she was kissing another dude. So Jake got really mad about this, and Jake tried to kill the dude that she was cheating with, but he ended up killing him. So now he just haunts the building.
That Jake is not necessarily mean, but rather kind.
He's rather kind.
And a little jokey. Maybe
More
a
playful.
jerk. Playful.
He could be a jerk. I think he's a jerk. Should I be saying that out loud?
I wouldn't say he's trying to hurt anyone. Definitely mess with people. Do you think he's angry about the war?
I mean, I'd be pretty angry too. I'd be kind of pissed.
Yeah.
On Are You Unsolved, we listen to haunted stories from RUHS students, and we brave the unknown to investigate. Today, to bring peace to our friend Daniela, theater manager Bob McDonald showed us around Jake's favorite spots in the RUHS auditorium.
I'm Bob McDonald. I'm the theater manager here at RUHS. There are two stairwells that go up to the prop room above the lobby. One is always about 10 degrees colder than the other one.
I've got this high-quality ghost hunting tool called Ghost Hunting Tools. Detect the supernatural. We're gonna see if it's warmer than it is on the other side, because apparently it's supposed to be 10 degrees colder.
10 degrees.
How many degrees would you say?
I need 9. Oh wait, 10. I was just about to join him.
Props crew, we operate in the prop room, which is known to have the most hauntings out of the building.
So this is the prop room, and this is where we hear most of the unnatural things happening, so let's check it out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't control myself sometimes. There's this little baby doll up in our prop room, and she's right there, and sometimes she just goes away. Where'd she come from? Where'd she go? Where'd she come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I'm curious, very curious.
So she gets up to walk and sees like a tall man walk and down one of the rows where all the rows of props are. She's like, what, did a prop break? Does Bob need do we need to grab something? So she goes to see if she can help, and there's nobody there. And then these are the aisles where somebody saw me come up from that side, which is always locked,
Yeah.
and then disappear down an aisle.
Go look down the hallway, see if there's a ghost in there. Oh, it's going a little wild.
Ooh. It's like faster, why is it faster?
Wordless history, Doug.
Oh my god, it's so loud.
That's so crazy.
Shut up, space.
It's going crazy.
Oh my god, why is it going so big?
Steady.
Steady! Ahead! Next time on Are You Unsolved, we explore rooms never before seen in the RUHS auditorium and uncover secrets never before told. We'll see you next time.
It's always fun to explore the paranormal. It was also fun to explore the artwork of our very talented Seahawks at the 20th annual Evening of the Arts event, where students' art was shown off to the public.
Hi, I'm Laurel. I'm an AP Art student, and today we're at the Evening of the Arts. Let's go look around.
Hi, my name's Miss Roth, and I teach Art 1 and AP Art and Design, and I've been here for 14 years. Welcome to our first Evening of the Arts in 4 years. Come check it out.
Are you enjoying this right now?
I love it. Yeah, thank you for hosting and having us.
What has been your favorite piece so far?
What I didn't expect, I see a lot of like David Bowie pictures. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Our Seahawks are so talented. Speaking of talent, why don't we go to Isla and Megan for sports?
Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Megan Dang.
And I'm Ella Rogers.
Last Saturday was the CIF Southern Section Masters Meet, where 3 of our Seahawks participated to qualify for the CIF State Prelims. Junior Leela Divinity, ranked 7th in the state for the 300-meter hurdles, ran a personal best of 42.86 seconds to win the event and shatter her previous school record.
Senior Dylan Curtis, ranked 2nd in the state for pole vault, won by clearing a height of 16 feet and 6 inches, a new personal best. Finally, Kai Dinas ranked 2nd for Shapa and 8th for discus in California, placed 2nd and 5th respectively, and also qualified for CIF state prelims. Good luck tomorrow in Fresno.
In waist-to-chest high surf, we had a tough loss to Miracosta, 78-69. Dylan Morrisborough started off great, winning his heat with consistent 6-turn waves to the beach. In Heat 2, Billy Gallen and Rylan Gracie took 1st and 2nd in slower conditions, but made the most out of every wave.
In our first girls' heat, Kiani Honda Snow stayed consistent like she has all season and finished with a 2nd place result. The heat and wave of the day came from the men's longboard division. Seamus Swift and had the wave of his life with a Hing 10 180 turn to almost hanging heels and finishing with a barrel for the highest score of the entire contest.
Zach Siegel surfed with his patented style, and we took home 1st and 2nd in longboard. With 3 heats left in the contest, we were up 43-41. Sam Brecker competed in the women's longboard division and came out with a solid 3rd place result. In Heat 6, Jackson Owens had the highest finish with a 3rd place result with a couple of nice turns.
To wrap up the contest, Tyler Anderson won another heat, making him one of our most consistent surfers the entire year. Hopefully we can all learn from this result and focus on what we did well and what we need to improve.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's sports segment.
Great job to all of our athletes.
And go Seahawks!
Amazing job to our athletes this week. For them and the rest of us students, mental health is just as important as physical health.
Agreed. To celebrate Mental Health Awareness Month, last week was filled with different events to promote a stronger mind. One of them was the NAMI Fair.
Last Wednesday during lunch, Redondo Union's chapter of the National Alliance on Mental Illness, aka NAMI, hosted their first ever mental health fair here at RUHS. There were over 35 booths representing a variety of organizations with resources to help students dealing with mental illness. We spoke to the club's president and secretary to hear their thoughts on the importance of mental health.
We need to address mental health because, there's a clear rising crisis in teen mental health, and it's because talking about mental illness is really stigmatized and almost is taboo. We just need to open the discussion about it on campuses because it's really a systemic problem.
A lot of kids deal with mental disorders or even have cases of anxiety. We all have our own struggles. To keep it all caged in isn't necessarily a good thing. I think it's great to talk about it so people are more aware that everybody has their own issues.
While the issue of mental illness is a serious topic, the NAMI Fair was intended as a celebration during this Mental Health Awareness Month to help students feel more comfortable talking about mental illness. With performances by Salsa Club and other talented Seahawks, as well as baked goods provided by one of our other RUHS clubs, the NAMI Fair was a success in helping to introduce students to a variety of helpful resources.
We had around 35 booths come and show up. They're all mental health booths. Some of them deal with addiction, recovering from that, rehab, and then we have a bunch of different organizations, hospitals.
And they're gonna just have various activities or information and resources about different aspects of mental health. So hopefully we'll just get to open the conversation and create this atmosphere of discussing mental health.
The club realizes that although they can offer students a plethora of resources for those dealing with mental illness, the only sound way to help their fellow Seahawks is to continue to provide a safe space at NAMI Club and spread awareness about mental health.
I think a message that I would share to other students is that it's not scary to talk about mental health. Everybody deals with their own problems and their own struggles, and it's okay to feel sad or stressed or anything at all. I think it's just important that we talk about these things.
If you open up about it, it encourages others to open about it too. It can create this really amazing atmosphere at school. So I hope that even if you are suffering from mental illness, that you can share and that you'll be welcomed through NAMI Club and other people on campus who are supportive of mental health to help support you.
For RUTV, I'm Grace Carroll.
What an amazing turnout for the fair. Why don't we switch gears? Now we go to our proud Principal Breedy with a special message.
Hello Seahawks, Anthony Breedy, proud Redondo Union High School principal. This is the last Breedy break of the school year. That's what I hear anyway. And it's really cool actually that the year went by so quickly and we've learned and grown together on our endeavor here on the Redondo High School campus. So a few things that I asked you to start the year with, which still speaks true today, is that I wanted you to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of our campus, and take ownership of your decision making. And that's something that I will probably start off with next school year because those are really, really excellent themes to assist in your development to become one of the best human beings you possibly can be. Now that's also coupled with two separate thematic areas in which our school vision and mission is based upon. Is that I want every student to be an autonomous learner. I want every student to be a productive citizen. I want every student to be a critical thinker, and I want every student to be an effective communicator. And with that, we have behavior expectations that will assist all of us in growing and developing to be the best we possibly can be. And those are you safe? Do you take ownership? Are you accepting of others? And do you respect others, and are you respectful? I know I said this, I think, in another Breedy break, are you on pace to soar? Well, that's exactly what those themes are, and that is exactly what we do here as Seahawks when we think about how to grow, develop, be the best, and put our best foot forward. So with that, I want you to enjoy your summer. Please relax. Do those things that our environment allows us to do. We live by the beach. Try something new. Go surf, go skating, go to the Strand. We live close to the mountains. Go hiking, go biking. Do all those things that possibly you have never done before that you can do just because we have access to such a beautiful place. And for those of you that are athletes, We welcome you back in the summer. There's a lot of tryouts. There's a lot of fun activities that we can do in preparation for the 23-24 school year. I want you back refreshed, healthy, happy, willing to grow, willing to learn, willing to be your best, and willing to develop to be the best Seahawk that you possibly can be to yourself, but also to others. All right, Seahawks, this is the last Breedy break, so I'm proud of you. Thank you for a great year. Happy summer.
Seahawks, there are around 200 yearbooks left to purchase in person at the ASB Finance Office for 100 with cash, card, or with a check made out to the RUHS ASB. You better act fast because supplies are limited.
Seahawks, start returning those textbooks. The last day to turn in the textbooks is Thursday, June 8th at 3:30 p.m., so please do not forget.
Are you interested in seeing some Shakespeare under the stars? Come down to the auditorium lawn May 31st at 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. to watch Advanced Drama's production of Much Ado About Nothing, Y2K style. Admission is free, so come down and enjoy.
Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week's broadcast. Next week, be on the lookout for something special on the broadcast. Signing out for the final time, I'm Charlotte Reese.
And I'm McConaughey Curto. It's been an honor anchoring for you all for the final time this year. We hope you never forget to keep on soaring, Seahawks!